name is Ifeimi Andrew, and now let's go to some headlines on the various newspapers across the country. We begin this morning with the Punch newspaper, and the interesting headline here is leading headline says minimum wage, federal government pushes 62,000 naira pay despite Labour's opposition. That's what you would find on the Punch. You would also see Lagos court jails 2 fake EFCC officials 46 years. 17 billion naira debt. GT Bank drags 60 bank chiefs to court. And this one here also says Kanu residents applaud calm as Sanusi Bayero lead Salah prayers. I mean, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. And 2 fallen trucks worsen gridlock on Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Commuters groan. That is also on the Punch newspaper. On the Vanguard, we have some headlines as well. But before we go there, let me remind you to join us on Facebook. You can watch and listen to the Morning Crossfire and every of our programs on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That is the handle, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So yes, go there now, join the live stream, like, comment, and do not forget to click on the share button. On X, it is Nigeria Info PH. On YouTube, it is Nigeria Info PH. You can join us on any of these platforms. On the Vanguard newspaper now, the lead headline here says Labour Tripartite Committee chair trade words over minimum wage. And this one says Council moves for recapitalization of Odwa investment. Find out what that is talking about. If we knew what we were getting involved in, we wouldn't have. Dangote. If we knew what we were getting involved in, we wouldn't have. Dangote. What was he talking about? Possibly the refinery or the oil and gas sector. Find out what he was saying. Just get on to the Vanguard newspaper. And this one says UK-based foundation suspends scholarships awarded to Nigerians. All of these are headlines that you would find on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Quickly, we go on to the phone lines and take your thoughts now. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. You can also get to us on 0817-923-0007, join in on the conversation. And so, 6 killed, scores abducted in Sokoto Salah Day attack. 6 killed, scores abducted in Sokoto Salah Day attack. Kaduna spends 4 billion naira on 25,000 school children feeding. Government. Cholera. Lagos opens emergency center. UNICEF urges water provision. All of these you would find on the Punch. Still, cholera. Rivers Ekiti activates surveillance, urge caution. So I think one of the easiest ways to avoid this is just be mindful of the water you drink. Be mindful of the water you drink. That's one of the easiest ways. Salah celebration. Tinubu, Buhari, Sultan Khan proffer solutions to hardship. All of these from the Vanguard newspaper. Let's quickly go on to the phone lines. Lugard, we'll start with you. Please keep it short, simple, and very civil. Good morning, Lugard from Eche.
Andrew, greetings from Eche to you, Dalugama. Yes, Council Chairman tenure ends today, according to the news. Also praying that let there be peace in the state. Those people that are shouting for police, they should desist. And some of our callers, more especially that are not from Rivers State, that are also beating war drums, should please desist, because we don't have anywhere to run to. We have only one River State. If there is crisis today, they will all go back to their various places, and we face the music in River State here. So please, let there be peace. Even though their tenure is being extended by the assembly or they are leaving today, please let there be peace in the state. Finally, Andrew, you remember, you see, if you are in government, you have to show scorecard, what you have done to your people, what you have attracted to your people. That one is very, very important. You remember, someone was attacking me based on I brought in what someone who...
Lugard, that's not on the headlines, unfortunately. From Yenegua, I don't know what this is. Good morning.
Gift from Yenegua.
All right, Gift, go on.
I said Gift from Yenegua.
All right, Gift, go ahead.
Yes, let me address the IPAC issue. I laugh at IPAC. Do you know why? You are talking about people tenure according to Constitution. The same Constitution prohibits anything called administrator or caretaker. But the same people...
Hello, Gift.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yes, Andrew. I said the same Constitution that the IPAC is talking about as we speak now, that their own 10 or 3 years is ending today and all the rest. The same Constitution prohibits anything called administrator.
Hello.
Is it not an irony, Andrew? You can imagine IPAC is the one that is calling for caretaker committee. These are the type of people that you cannot trust for 1 second. They don't even talk about conduct election. The governor has failed to do his own work by providing the resources, just like federal government will provide resources for INEC. It is the same thing in state matters with local government. But they are the ones calling. It will not work and it will not happen. That is the gospel truth. Thank you, Andrew.
All right, thank you very much. And Ida from Nkoro, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning. I want to thank the IPAC chairman for calling on the government to caretaker, yes. Because I'm from River State. During the former governor and other governors appoint caretakers. So it's not time of governor please. They want to look for trouble. Our tenure elapsed today. I'm a supervisor. I've gone to council, submitted my property, everything that belongs to council I've submitted. I want to thank the governor for giving me the opportunity to serve my people of Opopo Nkoro, which I serve very, very well. So I'm pleading with the governor to please appoint caretaker. River State, not to happen to River State. God has got life for River State. Our chairman governor, nothing is going to happen. River State will be peaceful and everybody will enjoy River State. Andrew Femi, I remember when I was going to airport, I saw a vessel trooping in. Somebody asked me questions and I answered the question. I want to thank the government to continue with this good work. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, Ida, thank you. Good God's time from Onelga. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew. IPAD called for the governor to constitute caretaker committee in various AGA as the tenure of AGA chairman pumped and elapsed today. You see, I want to call on the IPAD chairman to understand that the governor, as according to the constitution, doesn't have the right to constitute caretaker committee. The constitution has changed. The governor would have conducted the election long before now, and this issue would have long be treated. But now we are being held on a crossroad. We don't know if the governor is going to constitute caretaker committee or if the chairmen are going to act based on what River State House of Assembly led by Mehule, who elongated their tenure. So the governor should treat this with caution, and Rivers people also should also mind the words they use in the public. And I want to also call on the governor to refrain from certain statements he makes in the public, that he doesn't attend the occasion because he is not looking for friends, that some persons attend the occasion. I think while we are fighting politically, we should give respect to each other. The same person he's referring to today also contributed in him being a governor. I think he should restrain. Thank you, and do have a smile.
All right, good. God's time. Thank you. But I think I need to correct. Yeah, I don't think the governor mentioned anybody or even sounded like he was referring to anybody, because I watched him when he says he doesn't go to events too often because he's not looking to make friends. There are people who go because they like to make friends, but his friends know that they are his friends, so he doesn't need to go to events too. And I don't know why we would want to misinterpret that. Perhaps it's many of us that don't go for events for several reasons. So because we're in this political situation in the state, I think it would also be healthy if us Rivers people do not put meaning to everything we hear. Because let's be honest, in this state, we know the politics. Every single governor or politician in this state makes certain comments directly or indirectly, targeted at whoever or whatever. I don't think there's anyone that we can say is free of that. So it's depending on the people to know that if we want things to be peaceful in this state, we should also try as much as possible not to try to interpret anything a person we're not supporting or we're not in alignment with says to mean this or that. And this goes both ways across the divide, whoever you are supporting. If you're indeed concerned about the peace politically in Rivers State, then I think that should be one of the steps we should take. Good news from our three. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man.
You're welcome.
This morning, I am happy and annoyed with one of the news you read out. Dangote regrets that he never knew what he was coming into. I took my time to listen to that, read that part, and it was talking about the refinery. When Nigerians, the president says they're looking for investors to come to the country, the one we have, they're killing it. The one we have, Mocha phone is gone. And Dangote, who has spent billions with his allies to build refineries, in our own land with our own oil, can't use it. Very unfortunate. Then the LGA issue. Before the IPAC just spoke, I remember that the Supreme Council for Same Fubara Worldwide too has also called on the governor to constitute citizen. Some persons who may be saying that there's no place in the Constitution. And by 2015, I was one of the people shouting, we cannot do it. It's not possible. It's not in the Constitution. He appointed citizen for 9 months. Happened to nothing. We talked and talked. Kawai. And I still ask, where has National Assembly changed the Constitution with the Assembly members of Nigeria? Where did they change it? That people say they changed the Constitution, it has changed. Government is not to have vacuum. If the government of the CTC, the local government has expired, the governor cannot just come in there and conduct election. There must be somebody in charge to pay salaries, to sign in one or two things. And either the HPM or the persons like the CTC. So I'm supporting the governor too to look into the show that local governments are safe by putting people that will manage it.
All right, good news.
Finally, sir. Celeste Mapobari wants peace. Said the government should empower the youth. That is one of the calls I want to urge the governor to look into what will benefit the youth. Look at the insurance company behind you there. He can look into it, and that will employ over 2,000 persons in the state.
Thank you very much. Mufasa from NTA. Good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning, Mufasa.
But let me thank you for that clarity. I mean, the governor too is a human being, and he himself is entitled to his opinion. You know, he has the liberty to state what he likes and what he doesn't like. Like he rightly said, he wasn't referring to anybody. He didn't call anybody's name. So I think we should desist from trying to, every time the governor speaks, to try to stand as though he's talking to one individual. I'm sure that wasn't what he was saying. And the tenure of local government expires today, a good one. I want to say congratulations to them. They've had their time. Everything that has a beginning definitely has an end. And on this solid note, I want to align myself with what the IPAC has said. You see, nation itself abhors any form of vacuum. They said, pending the conduct of an election, it's expedient that the governor, bringing caretakers to fill in the vacuum that the chairman will be left with, the chairman will be leaving behind. So for me, there's nothing wrong in that call. I know in due time there will be a local government election in the state, and people will have the opportunity to elect their own local government leaders. But pending the conduct of an election, I think it will be out of place for we to have caretakers to fill in those spaces. Thank you for the opportunity, and have a nice day.
Leighton Barry, good morning.
Good morning, Ifemi Andrew.
Welcome.
Yes. Let me look at the tenure of local government coming to an end today. I think, good one, and we expect a new administration to also come in. If they said the caretakers are going to be coming in at this time, but my concern to them, to the new local government, either they will do it by caretaker or another administration that will come in. I want to urge whoever that is going to come in to take the responsibility of the local government workers as they are so due that they have the responsibility to carry out, because the local government has been suffering. You know, for some time, minimum wage issue and promotion has been a problem which the present governor has conducted. It has not been actually implemented. So we want to expect that those that are coming in, if they said it is a caretaker, the caretaker should be able to know that they have a responsibility to carry out as regard to workers. And I also want to urge the House of Assembly led by Martins Amewule to ensure they work in tandem with the local government and with the governor of Rivers State to ensure that peace is maintained in the state, because they should know that they are saddled with the responsibility of their constituencies. So they should not do anything that will bring a problem or anarchy in the state. So that is my advice to them.
All right.
I pray for a blessing in this.
Thank you very much, Leighton Barry. Let's go to Dota in Gokana. Thank you, Leighton Barry. Dota, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Andrew.
Yes. Good morning.
I want to look at the position of the council chairman and the situations that we face today, because elections are not conducted, and to quickly take the position of Lugama for the very first time, that especially the strangers amongst us, if we as Rivers people will have problem here, they will have where to go. The Rivers man and woman has no other place to go to. So me, I want to beg everybody this morning to please don't allow the crisis merchants amongst us, who feel that it is when there is crisis in Rivers State that they can feed themselves and their families, that they will not have their way to the glory of God. This morning, please, Rivers people, me, I'm begging, let the right thing be done. Because like he rightly said, if elections were conducted, we won't be here. Why are we here now? Let us look at it. Let the assembly really tell us what is going on. And let Rivers people be careful. Not allow these enemies to use us and make money. Madam Dr. Gokana, thank you, sir.
All right, Dota, thank you very much. Let's go over to Facebook now and take some messages there. For those of us who are watching online, Skillful Perez says, good morning. 6 killed, many abducted as gunmen attacks Sokoto community. Federal government should do something to stop insecurity. Sokane Bari says, congratulations to the chairman as their tenure expires today. They have all tried their best. I think it's time for everyone to work out their own salvation. Fidelis Alemoa says, local government should peacefully write their handover notes for the sake of peace. Beckel Menegbo says, as far as the constitution is concerned, local government chairmen should vacate their offices. We don't need wahala in Rivers State. Christian Williams says, what is so difficult for government to open our borders to help reduce food inflation? Tango W says, as local council chairman leave office today, I wish them the best. Anunobi says, tenure of council chairman ends today. Some of them have vowed never to leave office, or they are already flying out of the country. Agi Loki says, my advice to the governor is that he shouldn't allow people advise him wrongly. We need peace in Rivers State. This is Agi Loki. Obioma Noble says, tenure of the council chairman ends today. I want to say congratulations to them and I plead with them to gently leave office. Blessed the last IPA group telling governor to constitute caretaker chairman committee chairman in the state. It's a welcome development. Clever Sonny says, congratulations to Digital to Okay, Comrade Akwa Barry, his award is well deserved. Ibuchim Onyegam says there will be caretaker members in all the council chairmen across the local government. What should happen to them? You did not state. More messages on Facebook. We'll be waiting to take them. In the meantime, on WhatsApp, there are a few of them here as well. This one says, good morning, Ifeami. Our people-oriented governor should, as a matter of urgency, set up a caretaker committee to man the different councils as nature does not allow vacuum. This one says, those who are saying that tenure of council chairman have expired, and if they continue to stay in office, it will be against the constitution, should divert their minds to the constitution that outlaws any caretaker in any part of the country. Wariso Jonathan, that's you. It's so funny how Rivers State politics is going. PDP supporters are now with APC, while APC supporters are now with PDP. Hali from Oyigbo, I beg your pardon, sent that one in. Neki says the local government should the chairman should peacefully pack their bags and leave. Tell their children to remain calm, that whatever that is hot will get cold. The government will bring a caretaker committee because it is not the first to do it. It was done by the past administration. This is from Neki on Facebook. Jaja Maxwell says, good morning. They will cry, Taya is about to go down. Who is crying, Jaja? I don't know. I think we should also, mind some of the messages and the languages or words that we choose to use. Good morning, Andrew. Federal government pushes 62,000 naira minimum wage despite rejection by Labour. Indeed, it's unfair for the federal government to take such steps without reaching an agreement with the Labour. It might trigger another strike. This is going to be very tough because Labour will be looking at the fact that you just built a vice presidential office or residence with over 20 billion. And that was the same vice presidential, whatever that the former vice president stayed, if I'm not mistaken. And I saw a report about the thinking of buying another jet for the presidency. I mean, think about the cost of that, the maintenance of that annually. Well, let's see where this ends. We'll take a commercial now.